Hello and welcome in. Give me 1 second here. I gotta send out some links real quick. All right. Welcome back. What's going on, Jay? You making dinner, huh? What are we having good for dinner tonight, Jay? I'm actually gonna fire the grill up here and throw some corn on the grill and I'll cook along with you. How's that sound? Pork chops, penne pasta with Alfredo and side of mixed vegetables and garlic toast. Sounds good. Alrighty. Well, hello, Miss Cora. All right, all my links are sent out. So, hello, Gravy. Welcome back. Thank you all for those of you who were in the live stream for the Bible study. I hope that was pretty good for you. Hi, Cassie. Something must have died not far from the house because we are inundated with flies. Warm up a little bit. Where's the buzzard? Yeah, I haven't seen any of them yet. All the kitties have been around, so that's none of them. Sorry, I stuck you in the umbrella. I stuck you in the umbrella. There we go. All right. Now you can see me, unfortunately for you. So one thing you'll learn when you live up here is earwigs love to hide in grills. Don't know why, but they'll hide in your grill. So before you start cooking, you want to turn up your grill, put it on high, and just let it sit and cook for about 2 or 3 minutes. And that'll kill off the earwigs, and then you don't have them falling in your food. You're very kind, Cora. So, everybody having a good day? We've been pretty busy today. We went and visited my aunt. She's in the hospital. She has some kind of infection in her spine. So we went and visited her. Then we went to BJ's and got some stuff from there that we needed. And oh wow, we got a fire. Fire. Huh. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Spider. Am I smoking you out, dude? All right, Jay. Hi, Lady Cat. Extra meat. Oh, my alarm's going off. I didn't turn my alarm off first. Run, Mr. Spider, run. Come on, get up there. I'm going to cook. I'm trying to help you move. There you go. Now you're safe. I didn't tell you to go that far, you weirdo. Come on, get me. All right, you're good. Spiders, I tell you, they don't listen very well. Oof. All right, I think we got that under control. Yep, we're good. Had to tame the fire because it was not playing nice. Let me pop these loose from this for a second here. We're gonna go for a walk. What are you doing, buddy? He's got something. I don't know what he has though. What do you got? You're one of them beetles. Is that what you got? What do you got, buddy? Yep, U.S. beetle. Have you seen these things around? Look up it. They're these shiny green beetles that we got this year. The cats seem to love them. They're eating the crap out of them, so make you think that we're not feeding them or something. Hi, Dave. How you doing, buddy? Here's what we're working on, bud. We're gonna put some of this on the grill and cook it off. But we want to push that down in a little bit. And here's all the babies. Right there's Fluffy over there, and Tangerine, Whiskers. There's Tiny. There's Smokey, and there's Sweet Pea. So there's all 6 of Callie's babies. And Runways was just over there. Let's go see if we can get them to come out. I got some treats to throw them. Our kittens over here have already had their treats. Let's see if this is going to flame up again. Nope, we're good. All right, so I'm actually going to turn that off for a minute because I've already gotten done what I want to do there. We've got our greenies here for the kitties. Like I said, Callie's kitties have already had theirs. So now we are going to first kitty. We're just over here. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Over there. I got one baby over here. Come on, get out here. Come on, babies. Kitty, kitties. That is my. Hey, Sweet Pea. You little shit. There's 2 of the black ones. There's 3 blacks. I don't know where the third one's at. Night Whiskers. Creepy. Things goes planned, but they'll find it. All right. Not focused? Hold on. I'm still connected to the Wi-Fi. All right, we're making a break for it. How's that? Can you see him good now? Here comes the Fluffy. All you babies happy now? Yeah. All righty. We're going to swap out batteries in one of the cameras here real quick. This camera here needs its battery change. So, not there. There is a tiny spider living on top of my camera. Can you see him there? It's not zooming in like I want it to. But that little black dot there is a spider. All right, which one did I just take out? Are we good now? Can you see me, or is it still pixelated and stuff? Ow, that's a freaking head. Huh. Hold on. Let's try and... How about now? Maybe I got something on the camera lens. Better? All right, cool. All right. Excuse you. Look at this little shit. Hey. Hey. Where do you think you're going? Come on. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey. Shithead. Nope, he doesn't give a shit. He's doing his own thing. And he'll come back in a minute. Here comes the Whiskers. Come on, Whiskers. We're going this way, buddy. Welcome back, Jay. Yeah, I must have touched something on the screen when I was messing with it, and it probably put a smear. I'm sorry. All right, I gotta plug this in. Hopefully you had a good call there, Jay. All right, now. There it is. Now, we're gonna sit down for a minute. Holy hell, my back's hurting. Ah, there we go. All right. Now we're good, I think. Hi, Lori. Welcome in. So I guess the big news of the day is Joe Biden is actually backing out of the presidential election. And he's endorsing Kamala Cackling Harris. So can you imagine the word salads that we're in for if she becomes president? That could get really interesting really fast, huh? Excuse me. Why are we yaying, Lori? Well, I think Biden's endorsement of Kamala was his double middle finger to the party. They don't want her as the nominee, but now how are they going to go against it? Without looking like total hypocrites. Which, I mean, what they're doing is total hypocrisy anyway. You're kicking out the person that you voted in as the presidential nominee for your party, and you're trying to say that everyone else is a threat to democracy, right? Which is stupid because we don't have a democracy. We have a republic with democratic institutions. So, but I guess the delegates are going to vote in the first round at the convention, and then if they don't come to a consensus vote, then the super delegates, which that sounds really democratic to me. You know, what a joke. I'm sorry, if you are in the Democratic Party and you're okay with this, then you have no right to talk to us about shit. Nothing. Because you are very hypocritical. So, well, that's what they want, Cora. They want communism. They want us to get, or at least an authoritarianism state. They want Big Brother in charge of everything. Asking? Asking what? I don't see how they get away with it. They can't put off the election just to choose a nomination. That's their problem. They have to figure it out now. If they can't figure it out, not our problem. And if the Republicans give in and let them do something to put off the voting, then our government's completely tyrannical on both sides and needs to be completely disbanded and restarted. They're not planning on having a primary. They're not. They're just their delegates and super delegates are going to vote and pick who the candidate is. The American people have nothing to do with it at this point. Exactly. They won't have a say, and they're okay with it. Apparently, they said that they're okay with this. I wouldn't be okay with it. Yeah, I don't know. People have lost their minds. I guess it's the way they have it set up on their side of the party, Lady Cat. So the Democrats have done this once before. But I mean, between now and then, Joe Biden could declare martial law and put off the vote, just like Zelensky did in Ukraine. I'm sure he can figure out some reason. Just keep your heads on a swivel, you know. So I mean, if I was a Democrat and I went through the primaries and I voted for a candidate and they pulled this shit on me, I'd be raising 3 kinds of hell with all of them right now. First, I'd be raising hell because they lied to us for the last how many years. They tried to lie to us about Biden actually being cognitively there. And we know he's not. You know, back in 2020, we were telling people that he's not all there. We were trying to warn people about how much of a racist he is, you know, but they seem to be okay with a racist as long as he's spewing what they want him to talk about. But it's a mess. That's all I'm going to say at this point. It's a mess. We'll just have to wait and see how things play out, I suppose. The reason they didn't want anybody else to run against Biden was they were hoping that Biden could pull off getting in a second term. Yeah, Jay. I mean, Biden was against desegregation. He talked about not wanting his kids to go to school in a racialized jungle. He basically said that black kids were cockroaches when he was talking about his corn pop video. You know, he was best friends with Byrd, who was a Grand Wizard in the KKK. That was his best friend. But yes, please tell me how I'm a fucking racist. Get the fuck out of here. People piss me off, I'm sorry. With their double standards. It's okay if my person does it, but you don't have to do it, but you're still a racist. Just because you're white, right? That's what they're saying now, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. No, he's supposed to finish out his term. He's just not gonna run for re-election. I've seen some YouTube videos from people who are going off about now all of a sudden they're trying to turn down the rhetoric and, you know, tell people that they need to watch what they say and blah, blah, blah. And there's people on the right now who are like, no, fuck that. We're going to come back at you with the same shit that you're doing. Well, they're trying to pigeonhole Trump so that if he gets in office that he can't get us out of NATO or pull out of different things. They're trying to sign that, and that's not legal. There's no way that they can you can't executive order a future president not to do something. That's not legal. Yeah, it's a good question for him. Like I said, who's to say he doesn't claim that we need to be put under martial law and suspend elections? I mean, I'm sure they can find a reason. They've left enough existential threats across our southern border that at any point in time they can sit there and claim that there's a terror threat in the United States, which isn't a lie, and lock everyone down again. The only thing that we have is the fact that maybe our, our Supreme Court might come through for us, or, we might have them cross the line and screw us over again. Kavanaugh and Barrett are all over the fucking place. You don't know what they stand for because they're so inconsistent on what they do. It's ridiculous. Ultimately, it's going to come down to the American people. We're the ones that are going to have to fix the problems that are in our country. Hopefully we can do it through the ballot box, but if not, I hate to see what's coming. Because, once people start starving and once, inflation hits a certain point, which we're heading that way right now, inflation is just getting worse. It's not getting better. God only knows what the hell's coming. And at that point, hopefully it's enough to unite us as people, whether we're Democrats or Republicans or independents. Hopefully what's coming is enough to bring us all together against the common problem, which is the government itself. The government's getting too big, and it thinks it can do whatever the fuck it wants to us, and we're getting fed up with it. So, yeah. Anyway, those are my thoughts on that. Anybody doesn't like it, they can kiss my ass. I don't care. I'm not going to apologize for the way I think and the way I feel. I was raised that we're supposed to be a free people, and we are not a free people right now. The Patriot Act needs to be repealed. Obama's executive order that gave the government the right to spy on us needs to be repealed. The three-letter government agency mafia needs to be put in check. I'm pinning that dude. That got pinned. I'm just to the point I'm fed up, you know? It is still warm out. Let's do this. We'll share my screen. Go to presentation. Let's go to Weather Channel. Let's see what it is here right now, shall we? So it's almost 7 o'clock at night and it's still 88 degrees out. Oh, isn't that lovely? 2 dead in listeria outbreak linked to deli meats. So if you're buying deli meats, make sure you're checking them. At least 2 people are dead linked to deli meats. More than 2 dozen people were hospitalized in an outbreak of listeria from May through July, especially turkey, liverwurst, and ham. Turkey, liverwurst, and ham. Do you hear that? Oh, what the hell? Snowden did make them bring up the issues, but it didn't change anything. Come here, bud. Where are you getting down? Go this way. It's like a cat merry-go-round here. I pick up one and one gets down, I pick up another one. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah. Here you go. Here you go. I was talking to Mom today, and I said to her, I said, you know that a lot of people's health issues are attributed to the foods that we're eating here in the United States, right? And she said, what do you mean? I said, well, I said, think about this. I said, a lot of the corn that's being fed to animals, beef and dairy and all that, I said it's grown with herbicides and pesticides embedded into the actual seed itself now. So that it is herbicide resistant, and it makes its own pesticide to fight off bugs. I said, now think about this. I said, Roundup is known to cause cancer. I said, now, these plants are made to be Roundup resistant, which means that they have to have some kind of Roundup in them to create that response. So how much of the corn that our animals are eating is passing cancer on through meat that we're eating from the animals? How much of our grains have changed because the FDA and the CDC and all this other bullshit companies have given into Monsanto and other big companies who spend millions upon billions of dollars over the years to lobby these people so that they can get this shit passed through, even if they don't pass, even if it shouldn't pass, it gets passed because they're paid. You know what I'm saying? And I've read so many blogs about people who go overseas and they say that the food is so much better that they can eat pizza and bread and other stuff and not have to worry about gluten issues. So that right there shows you that it's only the United States. It's only legal here. Why is that? That should piss you off. We need to get this back to where the government is of and for the people and by the people, not by the rich, not by the people who make their permanent residence in freaking Congress. We need to stop that shit. We need to make it so that they have term limits. Biggest thing we need to do is start praying more, all of us. Whether or not you believe in God, if you want to have that conversation, I'll gladly sit down with you and I will talk to you and I will explain to you why I believe there is a God. I will explain to you why I don't believe in all organized religion. Because there is some organized religion out there that is complete and total bullshit. And the people in the higher ups are corrupt. And they're just feeding off the people at the bottom who keep paying their dues, paying their tithes to the church. So no, not all churches are good churches. If a church is telling you that it's okay to be gay or trans or any of the LGBT stuff, that is not a good church. That is a church that is lying to you and lying to others and leading you down the wrong path, and it will ruin you. Now, if you want to be gay, more power to you. I'm not telling you you can't be. You can be whatever you want, as long as you're not hurting kids, and it's between consenting people, and you're not forcing your beliefs on people. But that doesn't mean I'm going to tell you that you can be saved and while doing what the Bible tells you is a sin. Okay? When you read the Bible gives you the building blocks of life. It tells you exactly how you are supposed to live your life. You are supposed to live a righteous life. You are supposed to be good to people. You are supposed to serve other people. Let me see if I can get a friend of mine on here. If heaven was just for the rich, then all of us are screwed. Um, let me explain it this way. All right. I'm not perfect. None of us are. If you claim to be perfect, you're a blasphemer. There was only one perfect person, and that was Jesus Christ. You okay, baby? Now, that being said, that doesn't mean that I don't try. Yes, I cuss. I do. And I do try and watch it most of the time. When I go into rant mode and I'm just going off, stuff comes out of my mouth. It happens. So that's why these are not made for kids. These are set up for adults. I specifically tell it when I set up everything that it's not for children. So if your kid's watching this, it's your fault that they're watching this because you're not paying attention to what your kid's doing. That being said, there's two things I can promise you if you're watching this. The first thing is that I'm always trying to be a good person. Always. That's never going to change. The second is that I am telling you the truth as I see it. And there is only one truth in any situation. Okay? There is none of this, my truth. That's bullshit. Okay? There is no my truth. Those are your feelings. Your feelings are not have nothing to do with the truth. Remember that. So when you get your feelings hurt by somebody for telling you the truth, don't get pissed off with them and start yelling at them and shit. Ow, that's a shoulder, you little shit. I'm gonna whop you. What are you doing? This guy here just had his claws in my shoulder. Hey Daniel, how you doing, buddy? Everybody meet Daniel. Daniel's an old friend. We met playing games online, and yeah, became pretty close. So, and yes, Cora, there is a lot of evil in the world. And they've said that it's a sick world, and you know, you're making dinner. Whoa, hold on. No, Elmo's not on Discord yet. But yeah, he sent me a message on Messenger while we were live, and I thought, well, I'll shoot him a link, and yeah, glad to see he came over. We usually go live twice a day. I do a morning show about 7 a.m. Eastern time, and then when it's not too hot, we do a 4 p.m. show usually. So, but yeah, we just kind of hang out, chit chat back and forth with all of you, and talk about whatever you want to talk about. Right now, we're just talking about the state of our country right now, and how it's definitely not where we want it to be. No, bud, you're fine. Don't be sorry. I'm glad you did it. I started doing this just randomly because I was helping somebody else out, and I became close with a lot of the people in the chat here: Cora, Dave, Jay. I don't know if Gravy's still here or not. You know, Lori. Lady Cat's in here. I'm scrolling back through here quick. But we have about 100 people on our Discord, and we're setting up a 501c3 nonprofit to help veterans and others in need. We are currently looking for volunteers to help us set up a national network of resources for people that need help. Churches, food banks, stuff like that people can get into to get stuff that they need. Well, and that's the other thing. We also network with other creators to grow our base. as a group, and we all grow bigger. Oh wow, Gravy, that sucks. We were just talking about um the church and how if you go to a church that tells you it's okay to be LGBT or whatever the crap that stuff is, that's a bad church for you, that they're taking you down the wrong road. I said that it's okay to be LGBT or whatever you want to be, don't care, as long as you're not hurting kids and it's consensual. But I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that you can be saved while still sinning. My friend Daniel came on, so say hi to Daniel if you don't mind. And right now we're just kind of talking about what we do on the channel. So yeah, we definitely talk about some interesting things on here. I've gotten my hand smacked by Google a couple times already. But so far we've not been shut down, thankfully. And even if we do, I have Rumble set up, I have X set up, so we have different places that we can still continue if Google decides to be stupid. Back to we were talking about the 501c3. I have really good people around me. Cora is our president of the foundation. Lori is vice president of the foundation. And yeah, we're just trying to make life better for people. And we've got amazing members here. All of our members at work all of our members that are part of the foundation work for free. They are volunteer only. I don't take a dime from anything. I don't make a dime off of YouTube or anything. We've gotten enough donations, thankfully, to our members that we are able to get the legal process done once I get the second donation in. So that's a big thing for us. I'm really excited for that. And terrified at the same time because that makes it real. Now I have to make it work. And I'll make it work. Don't doubt me, please. We will get it done. We will make it happen. It's just that, now that added stress is there. But I've got really great people around me to help make that happen. So, but yeah, good times. I love it, man. It gives me something to do. It gives me a purpose. And again, I get to reach out to all of you and check on you, talk to you, make sure you're doing okay. And you do the same for me. You really do. I would appreciate that, Daniel, but you know, what I really need right now is I need to find people across the country to network with that can vet services like the churches and food banks. We don't want to send people to bad services that are treating them like shit and, making them feel bad. That's the last thing we want to do because then it makes us look bad because we're sending them there. But yeah, I mean, Right, Cora? Yeah, we need to do something to keep me out of trouble. Yeah. We need to keep boats off the screen with guns though too. That's a big thing. Honestly, it wasn't boats that got caught, right? Boats didn't get caught. It was me. Boats showed his um open chambered pistol. It was unloaded, nothing in it, and nothing happened. It was after I pulled out my Glock, dropped the mag, opened the chamber, and popped it up on camera. That's when we got in trouble. So, but yeah, we hear all about so many horrible horror stories that vets are telling me about their trips to the VA, or Gravy had told me about um if he needs a ride to the VA, they can call the same morning and cancel him because they have a higher priority patient, and then he's screwed and misses his appointment. And then he told me what it costs to drive to the VA for him, and I'm like, my God, that's horrible. So, we want to be in a position where we can help him. If he needs the money to pay to drive and he can drive, we'll make sure he gets the money for that. If he's not unable to drive, we want to make sure that we can get him an Uber or something along those lines. Or maybe even maybe we'll be able to find volunteers that we can send out that can pick him up and take him to his appointment, through the foundation. This is some of the stuff that goes through my head. So, and these are some of the milder things that come out of my mouth. If you ask Cora, Lori, Lady Cat, Boats, they'll tell you that some of the shit that I'm thinking of at this point, they're like, maybe 2 or 3 years down the road, Chris. Let's get basics started first. They're the ones that keep my feet on the ground because my head gets too big and I start floating off. And I'm very thankful for them for that. I'm the charge head first in, don't think about it, let's just do it type person. So I need those people around me to help me keep from doing stupid shit. I don't know, Cora. I don't think so. Maybe hospice at the end, but I've never heard of the VA ever sending home health agencies out. Oh, okay. The VA reimburses people. Okay, well, even so, Jay, I mean, if we can help them, if they need the money in advance to go, they can always reimburse us afterwards if they get reimbursed by the VA. You know what I mean? We can put that in a clause that if you get reimbursed by the VA, then you must reimburse us as part of, we can put that in as part of the contract, because we're going to have to do contracts with people that we're working with. That's just how it's going to have to be. That way it covers our ass and it covers their ass if something happens. So hold on, I gotta send Daniel something. So I don't know if you noticed, but here, let me type something here. That's not gonna work. Let's see if he checks out my Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing, R? Did you just get off work, bud? Oh, it's coming up as that. Why is it not coming up with my right name? Well, ain't that some crap? It's not showing my it's not showing my chatting with Sasquatch Nick. Oh, nice. I know his first name, Cora. Ha ha. Anyways, I'm gonna send Daniel my picture. Oh, I sent you the cozy. Hold on. Oh, good grief. Come on, where's the picture? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's not on here? It's on the phone. Never mind. I can't send it right now. That's cool, Ryan. I'm glad that somebody came out and stopped by and thanked you. That's always cool. I sent Boats an invite, so or not Boats, but Fred. Let me see if I can get Fred's attention here or Boats' attention here. So Where's Boats? Boats, Boats, Boats. Boats, Boats. There's the boat. All right, I asked Boats where the hell he is. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've seen the videos of the idiots that come by and want to start all kinds of shit and here you go. I started this channel probably about 9 months ago, I would say, Daniel. Well, I can tell you. Hold on. Hold this. 9 months ago is when I had it. I've had it for 8 years. I actually started the channel when Caitlin was in marching band. So there's some marching band picture videos on here from when Katie was in. But then I started actually doing this back in about 9 months ago is when my first one was. And yeah, we've been going since. How many videos, movies? What do I got? We have 280 videos so far. Yeah, Boats is okay, Jay. Daniel, I'll explain the entire situation of why I'm doing it like this. But some things happened, and I ended up moving on from something else I was helping with that just wasn't, things weren't adding up. And so I left that situation. You know how I am. I don't stick around if there's problems. So yeah. Yeah, it's not a good cop there, Ryan. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate you, buddy. Let me go back here and read real quick. Yeah, same to you, bud. I'm always here, you know that. You know, we prayed for your wife and you today. We had Bible study earlier. You can find those videos on here. I need to set up playlists But we started doing Bible studies. We're starting from the very beginning of the Bible and working our way through. That dog's not very happy, is it? But so we're doing that. We try to put panels together to talk about issues that face our veterans, issues that face all of us. And, I try to get panels set up for that. So if at any point in time, you're more than welcome to reach out and say, hey, this is what's going on here. Can you talk about it on the show? And we'll talk about it. We talk about anything and everything on here, buddy. Well, you know me, I ain't shy. So, yeah, Cora, the VA does not do a very good job, that's for sure. Very nice, Ryan. Yeah, well, somebody's supposed to be my social media person, but they're kind of slacking here, so won't say any names. Starts with an L. Hey, Ryan, download the Rumble app, Rumble Studio app. It works on your phone. That's what I'm on now. I'm on my phone. And you can live stream to YouTube, Rumble. I live stream to X. If you get enough people on Instagram, you can go there. You can go to Facebook. There's all kinds of places that you can live stream off of this platform. So I would suggest you get it. Yeah, I get it. I get that too, Daniel. Well, the nice thing is if I don't know what we're talking about, I'm going to be the first person to sit there and say, I don't know a lot about this. Let's go look it up. Right? So, all right, somebody throw a topic up on the screen, please. I don't care what it is. Just throw some stupid topic up. It can be something goofy. We're just doing a demonstration here. No, bite me is not the topic we're going to talk about, Lori. Nice try, though. Hot dogs. Okay, so let's do hot dogs. Okay, dumbass. You have to hit the button first. So we go here. Share my screen. Start now. Presentation. There we go. Now y'all can see my screen. You see what I see. Now we're going to click there. We're going to go to Brave. And we're typing in hot dog. So now while I'm talking to you, we can go down through here and, first thing that pops up, of course, is Walmart. And hot dog Nathan's and hot dogs on X. So we can research stuff together, as needed. So that's one thing I like about this this platform. Jay wanted to look up camel toe. Oh my. Oh my. Well, y'all, I hate to do this, but my back's starting to really bug me. I'm gonna take and hop off here. I'm going to go get mom up. We've got to do some cooking, and then I need to lay down for a little bit. So, but I appreciate you being here. Love y'all. I hope you know that. Just a quick update on Nate and his fiance. I spent about an hour this afternoon on the phone with them. They've been hitting 2 AA meetings a day. And they're both fighting through this and doing really well. So please keep praying for them. Please keep praying for Lady Cat as she deals with the grief of losing her mom. Please pray for Cassie. She has an appointment tomorrow to get her shoulder looked at. Please pray for Lori's dad and their family as they're waiting for the results of a biopsy, or they're waiting to have the biopsy done. I'm sorry, I don't remember exactly. So, but yeah, we'll see you on Discord. Throw out what you want to watch for a movie tonight, and I'll do my best to find it for you. But yeah, seriously, love you all. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. So, but yeah. Anyway, the Sasquatch is out. Peace.